here we are. No specific prohibition against overnight camping. At this side you got an office building. Over here you've got a residential area. So we're threading a needle here. Residential means a lot of dog walkers, so they need this space, because as we get away from the road, you see, it's quieter, it's nicer. If they've got a park available, they'll use it. Look at this. I haven't been on this trail. Ooh, spongy boards. House over that way. All right. So the I-94 that way. See those squirrels? Those are fox squirrels. They're bigger than a gray squirrel. A lot bigger. And if you're hunting squirrels, they're much meatier. But a squirrel is tough as nails. Think of it. They run right up trees all day. So they're not the most tender animal. For rabbit, but I don't hunt very much. Well, actually, I quit hunting altogether. I just don't like separating an animal from its skin. Well, I can hear the highway, so we must be getting close. Big old fat fox squirrel. Nothing to fear from me, pal. I gave up hunting. Although if I was hunting, you would be my first choice. See the dogs? The dog's unleashed. This is what makes it hard to be stealth camping in an area like this. It's not meant for stealth camping, it's meant for walking dogs. Dogs can smell you much more easy than humans can. That's all right. Are they friendly? Good. Good.
I usually don't see anybody out here.
I know, but that's how I always have trouble with dogs.
Yeah.
You have a great day. I'm not right, I am right. They did look friendly. Did you see that? You got to watch my video on what I take for protection when I'm on my bicycle stealth camping. And the times I've had trouble. And that was 2 times I was attacked by dogs, but they never got me. I'll put the link below. They never got me because I saw in that split second when you see, oh, here comes dogs, what's going on? You look at the owner's face. If they're in a panic, those dogs are dangerous. And that's when you go big. And you scream in a deep, authoritative voice. But make no mistake, that dog has to think you were going to rip into him. And he's got to think twice. And that's what happened both times. So, it's better than getting bitten. That's what I say. Oh, there's a footnote. It makes the owners really mad at you. Because they're doing something wrong. They're not expecting your reaction. So, it's a big deal. Better than getting bit. But I could tell those dogs were nice. There's the bridge over 95, 94. 94 is the east-west freeway between Detroit and Chicago. I took the long way, I believe. So, I'll just speed up the tape. This is for Frisbee golf. Now this is like the equivalent of a golf green. And you're throwing your Frisbee and hitting it in the air. And then you move on to the next hole. I don't know what to call a hole. But see this? That's what I believe to have been the shelter that Joe who lived in Ann Arbor 5 years ago and built a shelter out here. And then he saw my channel and he got a hold of me because he knew I lived in Ann Arbor from my channel. He said, go check out my shelter at Mary Beth Doyle Park. And he gave me directions. And this is what I came across. He sent me a photo of his shelter, which I will post right now. Get a look at that. It looks like, if this is the site that he made it on, that other people, instead of tearing it down, have built it up more and more over the years. One thing they've done that's problematic, which is a mistake I made when I built an emergency shelter in the mountains of West Virginia one time when I got stuck out overnight and it was almost freezing. I did the same thing. I put a bunch of branches, but I didn't put leaves to keep the heat in. And the heat just went right up into the sky all night long. So this is an exercise in adding to a shelter that you already found. And look what they've done. And then you've got some kids come out here to party, and that's what happens. They've got their little clubhouse. Well, this is a big clubhouse. What I don't see is the main spar, the tree that this was built on that Joe showed me. So, this might not be the place. Or it might have been that it was here and over the years everybody moved the raw materials. I don't know. But I do know, see the tarp there? And the plastic there? That some people were trying to camp in it. Because you would need to hold in the heat. Yeah, wow. quite a spread. I think perhaps it's kids. The reason I think so is water bottles. What person besides a kid or someone like me would want to stay in that thing? I would build my own. So it's fun to see that this is what Joe started. Over 5 years it's become this piece of art. Not very functional, but fun for kids to play in. Nobody's tearing it down. That's cool. I originally thought I might stay in it, depending on the condition I found it in. But I don't see that it's in any condition to stay in. I'd be better off building my own. I do not need a 2-room, gigantic shelter. And if this is the one, I'll get confirmation from Joe. And if this is the site, and this is the one he built, that is really cool. But it might not be right. It might be he's out anywhere. There's a lot of places that he could build a shelter that would be further from the beaten path, because that Frisbee golf thing is right here. I mean, within 50 yards of that shelter. Oh well. It's a mystery until we hear from Joe, and so I will post another short video and clip it to this, giving you the results of me sending this clip to Joe to ask his opinion. Is that the shelter that you built, buddy? Because this is really cool. At least I think so, but I'm easily amused. That flying over Ann Arbor. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? You can't see it in the viewfinder. There's 2 of them now. Get the story straight, bud. Give it plenty of time. I still can't find it. Oh, that's beautiful. Now look where we are. Look at, there's 2 of them. We are right off Packard Road by the public library, which is right over there somewhere. Look at that. And when I was a Boy Scout, they were almost extinct because of the DDT. They were on the endangered species list for most of my life. I'd never seen one until I was about 35 years old. First one I saw was in the Adirondacks. Look at that. See, this is what I say, to teach people that our environment is a lost cause or something we have to scream about. It is not. That's not the way to enjoy nature. It's to look for what's bad, look for what's good. There's plenty of it, plenty in my lifetime. I can tell you, because I'm an old guy, things have really changed since I was a kid. They cleaned up the Huron River. Look in the links below for that Carpocalypse video. It was just amazing. And now I see 2 bald eagles cruising over Ann Arbor. Good job, humans.